Good morning, children. Today we are going to start our second chapter, Percentage and Simple Interest. In this session, we are going to see about percentage. One of the most common methods to compare two quantities is by using percentage. Percentage, this word percent is derived from the Latin word percentum, that is per hundred. This is the symbol used to for percentage. The 1%, this can be read it as 1 by 100th, and that can be written as 1 by 100, or in decimal we can write it as 0.01. Suppose it is 2% means then you can write it as 2 by 100. 50% means you can write as 50 by 100. Next we can see how to convert the fraction to percentage. Here the fraction is given, you have to convert this fraction as percent. 1 by 5, example 1 by 5 as percent. Per percent means that is 100th, that is the denominator will equal to 100. To bring the denominator as 100, we are going to multiply numerator and denominator by 100. Then 100 by 100, this can be written as 100%. Since the denominator is 100, this can be written as percent. After writing 1 by 5 into 100%, we can cancel by the common factor and we get the answer as 20%. Let's see one more example, 23 by 30 as percent. Here also first you have to change the denominator into 100. For that we are going to multiply numerator and denominator by 100. Then we get 23 by 30 into this 100 by 100 is equal to 100%. Then after cancelling the zeros, we will get the percent as 230 by 3%. Since it is in improper fractions, then you have to convert it to mixed fraction and you have to write it as 76.2 by 3%. The next topic is converting percentage as fraction. Here the percentage is given. You have to convert it into fraction. Example, convert 60% into fraction. That is 60%. Instead of percent, you have to write the denominator by 100. That is 60% is equal to 60 by 100. Cancelling the zeros, we get 6 by 10. Again, it has the common factor. So, we are dividing by 2. We get the fraction as 3 by 5. Then one more example, 28 1 by 3. Here the mixed percent is given. You have to change this mixed percent into fraction. That is 28 1 by 3. First, you have to convert this mixed into improper. Then instead of percentage symbol, you have to put 100 in the denominator. Then we get 85 by 3 into 100. When we cancel by the common factors, we get the fraction as 17 by 60. Now let's see some problems from exercise 2.1 to convert the fraction into percentage and percentage into fraction. Fourth sum, write each of the following fractions as percentage. Here the fractions are given. You have to convert this fraction into percentage. First sum is 36 by 50. To convert this fraction into percentage, you have to convert the denominator into 100. For that, we are multiplying numerator and denominator by 100. Then 100 by 100, in the next step, we can write it as 100%. That is 36 by 50 into 100%. We are cancelling by the common factors. We get 36 by 50 is equal to 72%. Let's see one more sum in that problem. 2 1 by 4. Since it is in the mixed fraction, first you have to convert it into improper fraction. Then you have to change the denominator as 100. Then 100 by 100 can be written as 100%. Then we get the answer as 225%. Like that, we are having 3 more sums in that problem. You have to finish that problems also. Then fifth one, Anbu scored 436 marks out of 500 in his exam. What was the percentage he scored? Here, they had given the total marks of Anbu scored and the overall marks for the exam. Anbu scored 436 and the total marks is for 500. Out of 500, he scored 436. This can be written as the fraction as 436 by 100. Since we have to find out percentage he scored, then you have to multiply the numerator and denominator by 100 and the next step you have to write it as 100%. When we cancel the zeros, we get the answer as 87.2%. Therefore, Anbu's score is equal to 87.2%. Sixth sum, write each of the following percentage as fraction. Here the percentage is given. You have to convert this percent into fraction. To convert the percent into fraction, you have to remove the percentage symbol and you have to write that denominator 100. That is 21% is equal to 21 by 100. Since we are having no common factors for 21 and 100, the answer is 21 by 100. The next sum, 93.1%. Here also, instead of percentage symbol, first you have to write the remove the percentage symbol and write the denominator as 100. That is 93.1 by 100. Since it is in decimal, you have to remove the decimal. We are having one decimal point, so we are going to multiply it by 10, both the numerator and denominator. Then we get 931 by 1000. The third problem, 65% also, instead of percentage, you have to write 100 in the denominator, then we get 65 by 100. For 65 and 100, we are having the common factor as 5. So, when we divide the numerator and denominator by 5, we get the answer as 30 by 10. Therefore, the fraction of 65% is 30 by 20. And the seventh sum, Inian bought 5 dozen eggs. Out of that 5 dozen eggs, 10 eggs are rotten. Express the number of good eggs as percentage. Inian bought 5 dozens of eggs. When he bought 5 dozens of eggs, on the whole of eggs, 10 eggs are rotten. First, you have to find out the number of good eggs, and for that number of good eggs, you have to find the percentage. The total number of eggs, that is number of eggs bought, is 5 dozen. We know that 1 dozen is equal to 12. Therefore, 5 dozen is 5 into 12, we get 60 eggs. Therefore, Inian bought 60 eggs. Out of this 60 eggs, 10 eggs are rotten. Therefore, the number of good eggs is equal to 60 minus 10. We get the number of good eggs as 50. Then, fraction of good eggs, that is out of 60 eggs, 50 eggs are good. Therefore, the fraction of good eggs is equal to 50 by 60. The next time we are going to find out the percentage. So, you are multiplying the numerator and denominator by 100. When we cancel the zeros and cancel by the common factors, we get the answer as 83.33%. Therefore, the percentage of good eggs is 83.33%. Next, we see the eighth sum. In an election, candidate X secured 48% of votes. What fraction will represent his vote? Here they had given the percentage of vote. You have to write that percentage as a fraction. That is, percentage of votes secured by candidate X is 48%. Then the fraction will be, instead of percentage, you have to write the 100 in denominator. That is, the fraction of votes X secured is 48 by 100. We are having common factor as 4. So, we are dividing both the numerator and denominator by 4 and we get the fraction as 12 by 25. Ninth sum, Ranjit's total income was rupees 7,500. He saved 25% of his total income. Find the amount saved by him. In the sum, they had given the total income and the percentage he saved. You have to find out the amount, how much he saved for each month. The total income of Ranjit is given as 7,500. And for the amount savings, it is given as 25% of his total income. That is 25% of total income. Total income is given as 7,500. That is 25% of 7,500. This 25% can be write it as the fraction as 25 by 100 into 7,500. When we cancel the zeros, we get the amount as 1,875. Therefore, the amount saved by Ranjit is rupees 1,875. Thank you.